자! 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 아리사입니다. Hi, my name is Alyssa, and I am the manager of the company. And I'm proud, Luna, to tell you that we have our first member officially today. And I know I'm not like technically officially the manager of the company, but we've been trying to get boys for the longest time, and we've been having so much trouble. The company was established a year and a half ago, about, and I'll definitely make a video explaining the background of all that. But we have our first member officially, and his name is Chanyeol, Park Chanyeol, and he is so adorable. I wanted to do a speed a speed sketch for you guys. Mainly because we're not allowed to film them quite yet. So I'm like, might as well just put my artistic abilities to good use so I can give you guys a little sneak peek. I know I started having like technical difficulties at this point, and I'm sorry for the long pause. Listen, times are tough nowadays, but we're gonna come back in like 10 seconds. Anyways, guys, yes, his name is Park Chanyeol, and he is a Ichibu, 15 years old, in a international uh, age, and he's a Ichib Yuk, Ichib Yuk. And we're back! Woohoo! And I start like feeling around my food and my water, and I listen to this podcast called Straight Talk with Ross while I do the drawing, because you need to be entertained in order to draw for like an hour and a half, and that's what I chose for at least half of it. But anyways, yeah, 저녁에 이집 이집 육 in a 한국어 and Korean uh, age, the age system. I'm learning Korean if you didn't know that. But right now I'm living in Seoul, and I'm having such a great time, and I am having a blast. So yeah, I'm sketching him. It's a fun time. Woohoo! And I have notes here to remind me what's happening right now. Um, so yeah, honestly, I don't know why, but I had trouble with the nose of his nose. He has a very wide face, quite tan. Um, I won't get into his backstory quite uh, it's so in depth, but I will say that yes, he's quite tan. He is actually from LA, California, in America, and I actually met him about a month ago at this point. About a month ago at this small music festival, and he was mainly dancing. He did a little singing as well, which I was very interested. He's mainly a very good dancer, so I'm thinking he could be the main dancer of the group. Oh, and I should probably mention this is in the description in YouTube, but we're in developing the boy group 남자 친구. In America, you can say be friend or boyfriend. And what me and the company really wanted to do is create a group that was very authentic, but also very kind of glamorous, like, so very Korean pop style, but also has that other side that's quite dark and quite very real. And we wanted to have the boys to be very much into the creative process in the songwriting, and have a lot of their stuff be based on what they have experienced or are experiencing in their lives. And I think that's missing in a lot of Korean pop music. I'm sure a lot of solo artists, a lot of alternative indie artists are doing that, but not a lot of pop groups. And I think, because I do like the flashy type style as well, I think it's just a nice way to like kind of blend uh, the clouds and the dirt together and make a hybrid of a group. So the style that we're looking for is boys that know how to speak or sing at least in Korean from international age 15 to 18 and Korean age from 16 to 19. Okay, so what we want is that boys that are comfortable in androgynous type clothing or an androgynous type dancing style. So kind of a mix between male and female dancing. And we want them to just be like very like, what's the word? Eccentric. Um, you know, and another thing that's very important is that we also want to give the gay community a voice as well in the industry, because luckily the company also agrees with my vision that we should have a more diverse love spectrum. And why not start with the guys? Why not just male on male? And it's very interesting. Like in Thailand is uh I guess boys love. It's called different things, but gay love is really taking off in terms of like their media and their TV series. But I mean, like you can say that they're not like, gay friendly. In fact, most places in the world aren't gay friendly. So I just thought that was interesting. And I just like, listen, I'm not trying to like start like a, a revolution, but I just want a different perspective in the arts. That's what I want. I just want a different perspective in the arts. I'm tired of seeing the same old kind of, you know, like way of singing about love and talking about love. I want to have a more in-depth but also fun style, if you will. So that's my vision. And Chanyeol is just so amazing. He's so bubbly, and but he also, like he has gone through some stuff. He was in like ballet from 7 to 12 years old, and yes, he does enjoy dancing, but ballet is very very tough on the body. So I mean, hey, that's his one thing. And listen, as long as he stays communicative with us and the other managers, hopefully we can prevent him from being hurt. And I want to also like comment on this drawing real quick. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. But I want to like just talk about my method into drawing. So this is color pencil. The brand is Prisma Color Pencils, and what I do is layering and layering on top of colors. And to top off, I do a white kind of like coloring, or a very like a peachy or like a what's it called, like a beige type color, and that like blends in, and that makes like the whole thing pop. So that's why I yeah, like I always run out of white and black too. I'm running out of all of the colors. I need more color pencils all the time, which I did not anticipate. And also, I want to say that yes, I know there's missing footage. I'm so upset that I recorded this, but for some reason the video editor or my camcorder just kind of disappeared. But I obviously like I already drew in the hair and the face. So hopefully you guys are not too upset about that. But everything else is here. So you don't have to worry about that. No more missing footage. Hopefully ever. Like I said, still trying to get my stuff together here. I'm using a lot of different mediums to get the video up here on YouTube. But yeah, hope you guys can bear with me on that. At this point in time, I started kind of rushing the clothes because I had to go to work. However, that's no big deal because honestly, you can rush doing the clothes because the clothes are all about random like creases and crevices and kind of like textures and stuff. So it worked out pretty well. And also, I kind of did this in the beginning of the video, but I kind of wrote down like the colors that I was going to use in the space that I was drawing in. But next time I'll probably do that in Hangukgo, in Korean, to get used to really getting the colors in Korean in my head. For some reason, like they don't stick very well. I don't know why, but they don't stick in my head very well. But yeah, so let's continue on. Yeah, and this picture is actually what Chanyeol wore when he auditioned for the company about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and he's the first member. And we also have another one scheduled in a week, I believe. Yes, next week. And his name is Sung-soo, and he's flying in from Japan, which is very exciting. He's just to give you a little tease. He's part Korean and part Japanese, and he understands and can speak both languages, Japanese and Korean, which is like a miracle. And he has, I'm not gonna brag, but he has long flowy hair, and I adore guys with long hair, so hopefully he wants to keep that. And hopefully we can like style it up and do stuff with it, and it'd be all cool. But yeah, so that's up. And Chanyeol, like I must admit, he was very nervous at first in the auditions. I don't know if he was like self-conscious or anything like that. But once he started dancing, he did singing separately. We just had one dancing performance and then one singing performance. But because like I feel like we can have the boys learn to dance and sing at the same time when they're together. I think that would be like a cool like bonding like experience as well, because if they're gonna like flow, if we're gonna practice having them flow, let's like just do it together. So because people kind of get stuck in their own ways of doing things, and we really want to hammer in like unity in this group, and like brotherhood and kinship and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so yeah, he was very nervous, but like you can tell like 5 seconds in, he was like, okay, no, this is like game time. Like I'm not gonna play around here. And he was on. And what his style is ballet, contemporary, jazz. That's his style, according to him, his resume. And he, like I said, he can do like splits and high jumps and all this crazy stuff. But he also has a very like I said, jazzy, very kind of quirky theme to his dances. So I think that's also very interesting as well. And I'll get into like the specifics of me and the company in a later video if you guys want. Let me know what you guys want in the future. If you want to know more about me, or if you want to know more about the company, or if you want to know more about Chanyeol, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will be really, really excited to hear what you guys think. Yeah, so the deadline to get all the members in is July 27th. Which is kind of cutting it close because I know some groups start like years in advance. But it's kind of like a last minute thing, and we're kind of on a time crunch because we are such a small company and we don't have a lot of time to waste on resources. We have to kind of like move it along a little more quicker. So yeah. And right now, I don't have a, a business partner, but if you would love to um, join the crew and know about more of our endeavors, yeah, you can email me. I'll also put my email in the description down below as well. And I'll actually like put it on the video right now. It's legit. A Mason 933 at gmail.com. And thank you guys so much. And honestly, I know we're wrapping up right now, but there's also, I have tons of social media links down below. So you can definitely check them out as well. I would definitely recommend Facebook if you're really into like the nitty gritty of how we're organizing things and we're organizing the group and how I'm organizing, I guess for lack of a better word, my brand. So, I can also, like if something to ever have happened, if something were to ever happen to the company, I want to make sure that, I also have, my own little side hustle going on as well. If you guys want to know more about me and my endeavors or my art, because this is what I do. This is what I love to do. I love to create art and create stories and create like cool concepts. And again, my theme is like androgyny, androgynous guys, gay Korean uh, themes or stories. Kind of dark, bizarre fantasy, fiction, and that's my thing. Um, yeah, guys, I'm so excited. So right, like I'm pretty much done erasing like the smudges, cause I'm a messy drawer. But yeah, and I signed, and we're all done. Thank you guys so much for listening and or watching, and I really hope you guys will want to stick with the boys. Much less about me, but really, I just want the boys to succeed and to really fulfill their dreams and whatever they want. But obviously, right now, I want them to fulfill their dreams in music. All right, bye.